Number 7, private cancer. Well, private cancer, we meet again. Private cancer, yes. Would you please scuttle down to the halls of the hardcore? Yes. If you're not hardcore, there's the door. There you go, private cancer. Cancer for money. Yes, I can see you're hardcore. Yes. Let's see. For private cancer, cancer for money. Do what I want you to do. The Rose Garden, Earth Energy. Holocaust, Great Upheaval. Here, Dr. Death and some Earth. My goodness. Upheaving the Earth. What do they call that? Tilling. Oh my God. Okay, that's way too many, Holy Spirit. We had a few that just flopped right over. Purification. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Capricorn there, private cancer, and a great upheaval with the Tower. Blow your mind. Dangerous pussy in the threefold riddle. And recall, memory recall. Let's see here. Come see here. Ah! Well, these all get flipped around. My goodness. Okay. I know this happened. No, it's not your fault. Let's see. For private cancer, cancer for money. Yes. Wheel of great time, the wheel of fortune. The wheel could be spinning in your favor to great abundance there, private cancer. Beautiful, heavy scorpionic energy. This is coming at the price of a great upheaval I'm getting. So don't look at a gift horse in the mouth. Let me see here. Mount MERU, center of the universe. Wow, beautiful. Card number 1 for private cancer. Cancer for money. Yes, private cancer. Cancer for money. Yes, something needs to go on the altar. This is a fire of sacrifice. We're gonna look this one up. Number 37. That's definitely fire energy. One more. High tension. Yeah, this is, you're gonna be heading on the way to abundance here, I'm getting at the bottom of the deck. But it's gonna come at the cost of a sacrifice. You're gonna have to sacrifice something there, private cancer. It's usually something you don't need anyway, right? Something that's actually gonna propel you forward. I would have to say in my experience, 99.9% of the time, that's what it is, okay? You're basically cutting your chains, is the sacrifice. 43. It's a confirmation. 43 could be significant to you. Okay, maybe it is that one. Let's get out of Cesis mode and end it. We seen that. Yes, we seen that. Cesis, we know you, Cesis. Because we seen that. Yes. You didn't get the memo? 43 here. That's probably because we didn't send it. 43 is, there it is. Okay. 43, Mont MERU. Mont MERU, center of the universe, water energy. So we might be going in the oceans of our inner emotions. Integration of the inner and outer worlds. That is your world there, private cancer. The spiritual path, revaluation, firm will, upliftment. Yeah, will is you have to sacrifice an addiction of some kind. The fire of sacrifice, which is next on the list here, private cancer. Number 37, fire of sacrifice, fire energy. So we got water and fire. 37. All good girls go to heaven. This is fire of sacrifice, consciousness through sacrifice, commitment, deliberate act of self-sacrifice. Yeah, this is something that is required of you. I'm getting private cancer. Development of faith through action. Yeah, action is required. Or inaction, depending where it is. 41. Um, high tension, more fire energy. Okay, so water is under fire. There could be some evaporation happening. You might have to evaporate some of your like I say, cut your chains. Okay, it may not seem like that though. Physical power channeled by the will. More will energy there, private Cancer. That should say something to you. The position of the warrior. Okay, this reminds me of Aries energy. Aries is the warrior. You need to take control. Burst of energy to maintain situation. Fire energy. Okay. This is like getting your second wind and winning the race type shit. Just when you thought your lungs were going to collapse. Okay. This is going to lead to your abundance. Sorry to say there, private Cancer, but that's what the cards are saying. It's not me, okay? Please don't throw stones at my glass house. Let's see here. What do we got for private Cancer? Cancer for money. Do what I want you to do. Yes, a painful ending needs to take place. Something that's been maybe throwing a wrench in your gears. Maybe you don't know this, but Spirit's saying it is. 17. You need to heal from this, whatever it is. Okay, adding up to 17. Faith, hope, and healing. This, if you're wondering why things aren't working out for you, that's why. Okay, yeah, this is also going to lead to a spiritual upgrade. You're going to rise like the phoenix. This is divine judgment for you to do this. Fire and water. Just like what just came out. Look, the giant whale and the phoenix working together. Burning off impurities. But in your case, private Cancer, since you're a water element, you're evaporating. You're evaporating the shit out of the pool, okay? Evap-shitting. A shit-evap. A shiterating. Obliterating and an obshiterating. Wow, you're quick today, Webster. Yes, that coffee does work. Yes. You write it in there? Okay, good. This is like you might want to try and stop this transformation from taking place. I'll give it to you from experience there, private Cancer. It's not the way to go about it, okay? It's just going to prolong the inevitable, okay? You're going to feel like a ghoul sitting in stagnancy until your strength may be sucked from you. You're going to be backed into a corner, and eventually you're going to have to do it anyway. And you're going to be all bitchy and stamping your feet about it, okay? This is just a glimpse into what happens if you... Remember, like those books we used to all love? I used to love them anyway. In elementary school, the Which Way books. It's like, if you want to go around in circles for a couple more months, days, years, centuries, whatever, then, yeah, you can go to page number such and such. But if you want to, bite the bullet and work with Dr. Death, then whatever. You can go to page, that's the right one, okay? You can go to the other one just to check to see what happens, but I just told you, okay? Valkyries are swooping down from the sky. They're trying to help you bring balance. This is your ancient ancestors, Valkyries. The trophies of the day are ears and noses, and teeth and toeses. This is gonna create strength, okay? Working with your ancestors to bring balance. Adding up to 19. They want to illuminate something. Private Cancer. Yes, they do. Private Cancer. Cancer for money. Okay, somebody's going to try and snitskrieg you, and it's not going to work in their favor. Things could feel like they're getting out of hand. Somebody's trying to block you with conflict. Could be a Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Let's see. Oh. Okay, what do we got in the hardest situation for private Cancer down here at the bottom of the cement pond where the birds have got scuba gear? Yes. I knew they would evolve into amphibious creatures sooner or later. This is 7 of Cups. This could be an illusions here. And this one always reminds me of El Toro, but it's Virgo energy. 10 of Pentacles, 17. This is how you're going to heal. You're trying to build a monetary empire, I'm getting. You could be using your illusions. You can do that. 17, especially when you're going through the healing stages. You can trick your mind into thinking positively with illusions sometimes. As long as you don't go too far down the rabbit hole and wind up licking windows and pooping in public places. Let's just see. What do we got in the... yeah, somebody could be challenged by your protection, or you're challenged by somebody else's protection. Could be somebody who's very, very rich. Could be a Virgo. Let's get one on this. Somebody's ready to fight in a challenge position. Okay. Yes, this could be a student. It could be an Earth sign. It could be a Virgo, actually. Could be challenged by a Virgo there, private Cancer, who's very, very strong and they're protected and they know how to protect themselves. I'm getting like the mummy here. Her lady's sarcophagus has been violated and whatever. They're protecting this Baron Samodi as it is here. Looks like one of Dr. Death's apprentices. 8, very, very strong one. My goodness. Let's see here. What do we got in the subatomic consciousness for the collective? Okay, greediness. This person could be greedy. This is maybe what you're thinking. Is that this person's greedy and that they're a righteous judge. Okay. They're showing up as a righteous judge and they have the keys to the kingdom. They could be actually somebody that's like a preacher or a hierophant in some way, shape, or form. I'm getting a righteous one too because the King of Swords is usually a righteous judge. This can also represent like Archangel Michael. You see this person as greedy, but still having the keys to the kingdom as the Hierophant here. Private Cancer. You could be in illusions at this time, or you think that this Virgo's in illusions. They very well could be. They could be a starseed too, though, because it adds up to 17. They could be a healer. They could be in illusions, though. They could be the ones using their illusions. In the past, Opa. In the past, this was you in the past, I'm getting, or you could have been dealing with a Scorpio Libra energy, the King of the Orcs here. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, Sagittarian energy. You could have closed out a cycle with these people in question. This adds up to 23, yeah, this institution. You closed out a cycle with this institution, private Cancer. You could be this private Cancer, the warlock that we've been pulling on for a long time, who's been out of war luck. Let's just say that this maybe being linked to this institution might have something to do with that. I'm just putting that out there. Okay. In the present moment, yes, there you are, private Cancer, Cancer for money, prancing around like the centaur. Not a silly centaur. You look like a war centaur. A centaur ready for war. Very good, private Cancer. This is in the future. Opa. Private Cancer, Cancer for money. You could be getting publicity. You could be, I'm getting you're going on a healing journey here with the Tooth Fairy. Going around drunk off of tooth dust and fairy dust, stealing people's molars off from under their pillows, breaking and entering in the middle of the night. My goodness. She looks like she's having a good time though. So, let's see here. Let's get one on the Tooth Fairy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius in the future. They're private Cancer. Okay, this person could be guarded from you. With the pumpkin head here. Wow. Sagittarian energy and star energy. This could be like, it could be angels. 26, ending something in the future here. Somebody could be very, very guarded. This Aquarius could be guarded from you in the future. Let's see here. The way private Cancer is influencing this situation is you feel imprisoned at this time. If you, like I say, if you were that warlock that was sending shit to the collective, this is most likely why, because this might not be though. You could be, there's good Cancers, like a lot of, but more good Cancers than there are that one, I'm just saying. This is 8 of Swords. You feel imprisoned at this time, or you could be trying to imprison somebody, because this is the way you're influencing things. Spirit's saying you should walk away from this if you're trying to imprison anybody, because it's going to end in a tower, adding up to 16 with Pegasus and the pirate here. Yes. In the hopes and fears for private Cancer, Cancer for money. Okay, you want somebody's business idea here. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles. Let's get one on this. How's this going to work out for private Cancer? Holy Spirit. Okay, you're highly skilled at this. Maybe you see somebody else who's high. This is a high priestess, private Cancer. You are this voodoo warlock, aren't you? 2, you see this high priestess as a high priestess and highly skilled. And you're eyeing up their ideas. You want to pick this person's brain as the Mandragora warlock. Well, you know that this person maybe outranks you, and this has you in loss, lack, and regret there, private cancer. We're definitely pulling on. You could be easy on the eyes, outside the box thinking. You could be working with this Pisces here, your counterpart here. Let's get one on this individual. You're looking at this person. Yes. Am I right or am I right? 13. Adds up to 13. This could be bad luck for you. I don't know. If this person already escaped the convent and you're just leaving because you don't want to be around for the smoking craters here. This is like 13, like, because there's an ending happening. The way you see things is you see things as ending. You know that the sacrifices are not being, you promised certain sacrifices that you couldn't deliver. And now the next sacrifice might be you. Yes, or people from your past. You have people from your past in your environment. What are these people from your private cancer's past up to? Okay, they're causing conflict because they're wondering if they're going to be next too. Because everybody knows this entity has to be fed. But now it's like the dinner bell isn't ringing anymore. No, it's like banging its hands on the table and like, where's my freaking lunch? Wow, it's quite a predicament you got yourself into there, private cancer. Yes, in the future you could be watching, or somebody could be watching you. Oh, the devil, yeah, this entity is watching you in the future. And it's eyeing you up. And its lips are like starting to get like juicy and like, it's starting to get that look in its eye that you've seen it have when it's feeding on other gifted people. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Blocked. Yeah, it's blocked from vampirizing people now, and it's getting hungry. Once again, I must say, quite a predicament. This is divine judgment adding up to 20 there, private cancer. I don't know how else to say this. Yeah, and everything's going to be exposed. Everything done in the dark will be brought to the light. Yes, and there's going to be messages quickly sent out about it, probably on this channel too. 27. You could be working with some of the 27 ones of the Goetia there, not the Geosha. Okay. People got offended last time. This is your wish fulfillment anyway, okay? So we're not going to go any deeper into this private cancer because we're pulling on a warlock who still has not changed their spots. A leopard who still doesn't want to change its spots. So that's as far as we're going to go, but we're going to find out what demon you're working with here. This has got you in loss, lack, and regret because you opened windows here and started peering into our energy, so whatever, you got no one to complain. We're not breaking spiritual law. When you're in our energy, that just, we keep those windows open because we know how to watch even better. Let's see here. Let's see here. Who private cancer's warlock is working with this week. Raum, solitude. Okay, wow. Not a bad choice. 40, IEI Azel, divine comfort. Let's see here. 40 days in the desert is what I'm getting is in your very near future there. There's a lot of purification that needs that before you can jump ship. And I know that's what you're planning on doing. Divine comfort is IE. Thank you, birdies. The birdies agree too. They've been watching you too. Yes, thank you. IEIAZEL, powers, God who rejoices. Psalms 87-15. Lord, why castest thou off my prayer? Why turnest thou away thy face from me? Those born under Leiazel's influence love speaking, design, and all sciences. Leiazel will free prisoners, provide consolation, and give deliverance from your enemies. He also governs printing and books and is able to influence professors, teachers, and artists. Soul guardian of those born between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock p.m. Moral guardian of those born on April 28th, July 9th, and September 19th. November 30th or February 10th. Physical guardian of those born on October 1st and October 5th. And then we got Raum here, solitude. The 40th spirit Raum is a great arrow who appears at first in the form of a crow. Then after not a crow, don't worry. You can still sing. After the command of the exorcist, he puts on a human shape. His office is to steal treasure from kings' houses and carry it wherever he is commanded to do so, and to destroy the cities and dignities of humans and tell all things past, present, and future. Raum also incites love between friends and foes. He it was of the Order of Thrones and now governs 30 legions of spirits, servant of those born between October 1st and October 5th. Wow. Let's see. How should the collective, what should the collective know about this? Because I know, I don't know, because you're going to jump ship right away. I know this. It's been showing up in the cards quite a bit. Save your own ass, though. Let's just see. Yes, you're going to take a leap of faith. That's what Spirit's saying. And whatever. You're going to be highly skilled still. You're still going to be highly skilled showing up as the magician, okay? Have a good one, Private Cancer.